Today we are joined by State Compliance Inspector Francine Labrado, and she's going to show you how to do a proper inspection of a low-income housing tax credit unit.
Hi Francine, I'm Keith Ducoulard. I've been assigned to go around the property with you and show you where you need to go.
Hi Keith, I'm Francine. I'll be your state inspector today. We need to, when I go in and do inspections, I always go to the left, so we'll walk to the left. I need you to stay with me. I need you to open all doors for me, okay? And I may need your assistance if I can't open something to get it open.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, we can start with 3103. Here's the keys.
No, thank you. Unfortunately, I cannot take the keys. That's your responsibility.
Okay.
I can't be responsible.
All right, well, let me get you in this one here. Maintenance. Maintenance, can we come in? I don't think anybody's home at this apartment today.
Okay, then let's get started.
Maintenance coming in.
Oh, wait a minute. We've got a trip hazard here, okay? See this cord, it can't be strung across the floor like that. So you're gonna have that fixed within 24 hours for me.
Okay.
So, just let me make a note of it.
Trip hazards include carpet damage, heaving and pulling away from tack strips, cables and wires across the floors. Rugs cannot cover cables or wires.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Don't forget to take the key out of the door
Okay.
and close the door. We're gonna close the door and test the lock on it. Okay, it looks good. Now remember, I said we're gonna go left, so we're gonna head that way. And again, I need you to open all doors for me.
Okay.
So you go in front of me and we'll open all the doors. Okay. And then we're gonna check these. Oh, do you by chance have a key for the water heater?
I can see if I've got one.
Okay, check the front door key. It usually works.
Let me try this. No, I can call it to the main office and see if I can get a key for you.
Okay, we'll give you, call them and have them run over a key and we'll continue the inspection and come back to that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back through the door if you want. I want you to go in front of me.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm going to test this door lock as well. Okay, now the next thing I want to test are your windows to make sure they open and close. Good one. Okay, we're going to check our smoke detectors and we will set off each one of them to make sure they work. And we're going to continue left. Remember, I need you in front of me because I need you to go in the units before me. Okay, so left. Okay, we're going to check the smoke detector. And then we're going to check the door. Make sure it locks. And we're also going to look at the breaker box. Oh, Keith, you got an exposed wire in here. This is going to have to be fixed in 24 hours, okay? It's an electrical hazard.
Blocked breaker boxes, blocked or inaccessible hot water tanks, blocked windows and doors. These will also cause a 24-hour cure period.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the next bedroom. Oh, this door's closed. Keith, I need you to open that door for me.
Oh, I'm not sure I have a key to this this particular door, but I can try the main key and see if it works.
Okay.
Can't get in, Francine.
Okay, Keith, in that instance, what we're going to have to do is call the front desk and see, or the office and see if they have a key, or we're going to have to drill it out. So why don't you make that quick call,
Okay.
and we'll get somebody to run a key over here.
Okay.
Okay, so in here, I'm going to check the smoke detector. I'm going to check the window. Then we're going to look in the hall, the cupboard for the sprinkler head. Make sure the door closes. Looks like there's a big big dog in there, Keith?
You don't have to worry about that, Francine. We go in and out of this apartment all the time, and when the lady isn't home, and we've never been bitten yet.
No, I won't go in when there's a dog in there, and I don't know if it's restrained, so we need to call the owner and see if it's restrained.
Okay, maybe I can call the office and see
And
if,
get them to call?
if I can get somebody out here.
Okay, perfect. Okay, our next thing is the bathroom. Oh. Keith, what's up with this? That's exposed wires. You can't have this.
We have a work order in for it. Evidently one of my men have not gotten to it yet.
Well,
I'll get it fixed.
this is another 24-hour hit, so you need to get it fixed right away.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to check the water. We're looking for leaks. Looks like you have a low water flow as well. Your aerator's probably clogged, and you're going to need to fix that. Toilet, I'm going to flush it, make sure it flushes, not running. I check the caulking around the toilet, make sure there's no leaks. We check the caulking at the tub to make sure it's good. Let's check to see if the tub works. Works good. Okay, let's move on. Let me check the door real quick. Door closes and locks. Good. I'm not going to turn that off because I don't want to get shocked. Okay, what's in here?
The laundry, I believe.
Okay, well, let's take a look. Does it have a vent fan? No vent fan, so we don't have to worry about that. Sprinkler head is good. No, doesn't appear to be any leaks. No leaks. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's go to the kitchen now. I'm going to start with the stove because I'm going left. Okay. Keith, you appear to have a burner out and foil on a burner?
The parts for the burner are ordered. We've already ordered them through a work order that the client or the tenant submitted. Okay, so we will have that fixed in no time.
Okay, well, the foil has to come off too. That is a fire hazard. It fills up with grease, catches fire, and aluminum foil melts.
Okay.
So that has to come off. That's also 24-hour. And your burner is a 72-hour fix, okay, because it has to be fixed.
Okay.
Okay, vent fan. Okay, your light's not working in your microwave, your vent fan. Do you supply lights to the residents?
Yes, we do. When they call us and tell us there is an issue, we'll come out and fix it. So I'll talk to the tenant and get a light out here and get it repaired.
Well, I'm going to record it, so they'll do a work order for you to get it done.
Does it really have to be recorded?
Yeah, unfortunately it does. Since you supply the bulbs and it's not working, it has to be done.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to look at the GFI. Okay, that works good. Next, I'm going to look at the refrigerator gaskets, and I'm going to check for deterioration. And it deteriorates especially at the bottom, so you always want to make sure you check the bottom, okay? Another GFI. Okay, that's good. I'm going to test your garbage disposal, your water, and for leaks. Garbage disposal's out.
Yeah, we know that the tenant doesn't really want it fixed. She doesn't use it, so we haven't fixed it at her request.
Okay, unfortunately, it's a rule that it has to work, so it does have to be fixed.
Okay.
So it'll be 72-hour hit.
I'll get a work order in on it.
Okay, again, I'm writing it up, so you'll get a work order on
You
it,
have to write
okay?
that one up too?
I have to write everything I find up,
Okay.
okay? There's no leaks under here, but it looks like you have some visitors. Do you know the last time this apartment was sprayed for infestation?
We normally get a pest control out here every 6 months that goes through the entire complex.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to get somebody out here to spray this apartment. So that's usually like, I give you a week because of scheduling, but it definitely has to be taken care of.
I'll put a work order in for that also.
You'll get one from me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we've been through the whole apartment. The bedroom, we couldn't get into. We did get into inspect at a later date. We were able to open the door. The dog barking, the resident was in the complex, so they came home and they restrained the dog for us. They put him in a crate, and we did inspect that room. And the apartment is ready to go. We're ready to move on to our next one. When we take a look at the pool, we're looking for any heaving in the concrete, the concrete around it. We're looking to make sure it's not green. We don't want to see it green. It has to be working. And we're looking for the fencing to make sure it's not broken and no rust and not corroding. Okay, when we get to the property, we're going to usually walk the site first. So when we walk the site, we're looking for sidewalks, any heaving, any damages to the buildings, any exposed wires on the outside. We look at your playground equipment, make sure it's safe and there's no trip hazards, no sharp edges, things like that. Same with picnic areas. We look for any kind of rust, corrosion, leaks. We look at vegetation. We don't want to see it overgrown. We don't want to see dead plants. We want to make sure the site looks good. So that's what we look for in the site. The buildings, we're looking for cracked windows on maybe a unit we're not inspecting. So we want to make sure the windows aren't cracked. We want to make sure there's your outlets are covered if they're supposed to be covered. Leaks, hose bib leaks. So we want to get into any mechanical and electrical rooms to look for open breaker boxes in there. We look at emergency lighting. So we look at all those things as we walk the site.